I think there's a lot of benefits in terms of having an integrated sales force. Okay, but at the same time, right, there still needs to be specific, I guess you call it platform specialist. Okay, so I won't say that the only way is to have one single integrated force, but I think in terms of, we talked about collaborative selling approach. We spoke about things that are more discussion based in order to be able to generate the best kind of ideas. So I think at that level, the sales team needs to be an integrated sales force. Okay, but how they tap into the internal resources, or where relevant to bring in the specific, I guess, platform expertise is important as well. But I think that initial contact, or I guess the front line, okay, needs to have that ability to think across different areas.
Which is pretty much in line with how we inculcate and nurture a culture as far as the individuals are concerned in our agency, in that we are now beyond the media landscape. We are no longer media-centric individuals. In fact, we are working towards being a communication specialist, where we're able to be the client's point of contact for all their needs.
I think a changing sales force is important because it actually mirrors how agency structures are changing. For example, within the agency, it's not so much about having different sets of expertise going into a client meeting, for example, so a client having to talk to 3 different people. But it's important that for us to be able to drive the business, to lead the business. So therefore, at the core team level, there has to be that all-rounded ability to be able to understand all the different services and products and solutions that we can provide to the clients. So that does not mean that specialists don't exist. Okay, that's important in terms of being able to tap and pull onto the relevant specialist resources as and when it's needed. But in order to have that kind of business partnership, that kind of relationship and collaboration moving forward at the forefront, on the agency side, it's important to have a team that can actually drive solutions across different areas.
I believe it was the expectations of clients over the years, that the clients are no longer, content to just work with a partner for one solution and across multiple partners. They want efficiencies, they want effectiveness. And at Media Brands, how we always inculcate this culture and environment where individuals have to think further outside the media landscape. And SPH being a partner to all the agencies is working in the right direction, because right now you're able to provide or are providing multiple services and products across multiple platforms, which is actually a mirror of how the agencies, especially, I speak specifically for Media Brands, how we are addressing clients' needs and their expectations, and being relevant, and being able to perhaps in time to come always be ahead of the curve.
The person facing before the client needs to be conversant both ways. At the end of the day, we can't see things in its silos, because consumers are not being compartmentalized one way or the other. We have kind of like integrate and embedded our digital specialist within the main group, and we can see quick tractions of that coming to life when our guys stand before the client, can converse very quickly that, Mr. Client, this is what you could do with the online and how it carried through the offline very seamlessly. And also from our staff perspective, they welcome that change, because they then get to expose the learnings in those different aspects, and they find make it a lot more exciting now when they go to the client to give one complete solution. So definitely as an agency, we see the benefit of integrating the offline online.